there. Bear with me for just a moment. I'm having one of those moments where my mind's racing 100 miles an hour and all these worries are coming back to me. It's like worrying about my day and everything I have going on at work, worrying about the car, worrying about this, that, and the other. So I have all these thoughts running through my mind and I can't stop. Oh my gosh, I'm having that moment. Have you ever felt that way? Do you feel like you worry about every little thing and you stress, and to the point that it makes you sick, like literally sick to your stomach? You're like, can I just not worry about anything else? Can I get this off my chest and just move on with my day? I used to be like this all the time. And then I met my husband, and he has this theory. Like, I always ask him, like, you never get upset. Why don't you get mad? And he said, why should I? If I get mad, I've got to get over it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a good point. He does get mad on some things, but like little tiny things, like he doesn't worry like I do. He does, like, if something's out of place, like it's not that big a deal, or if one thing goes wrong, he's not getting upset. Where like me, I would worry and I'd stress, or even if I said something, if I said like, oh, your hair is cute, but I liked it better the way it was before, I would worry that I made that person feel bad. I would stress about that for weeks. So what I want to tell you is stop the worrying. I know it's easier said than done, but guess what? You can do it. So I'm going to give you a couple tips to help you stop with the worrying and have less stress, better life, happier, those things. So what I do is when stress comes over and worry, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to happen, and what if this happens, or what if that? And it's like, I take a deep breath. That's the very first thing I do. And I ask myself, what is worrying going to do? Is it going to make the situation better? Is it going to make the situation worse? Is it going to affect the situation at all? Or is it just going to affect me and make me feel like crap? 99.9% of the time, it's just going to make me feel like crap. It's not going to do anything to the situation. It's not going to make it better. It's not going to make it worse. It's literally going to do nothing for the situation, but it's going to make me literally feel like crap. It's going to exhaust me. So I remind myself of that. There's no point in worrying about this because literally it's going to do nothing but harm to myself. Then, depending on my situation and where I'm at, if I can get up and go for a walk, I will go for a walk and I focus on my breathing. And focusing on my breathing helps me calm down, helps my mind calm down. Now, sometimes even I'll sit and I'll meditate if I can. If I'm at home or a place where I can meditate, I will do it. At work, not going to happen. I don't have a space for that. But at home, I do. And so I'll just sit there in silence, my eyes closed, and I'll focus on my breathing. And yes, sometimes I go back to the worrying, but then I bring myself back to the breathing and focus on the breathing. So those are the two things, and the only two things that I do when I start worrying. I ask myself, what is it going to do for the situation if I keep worrying? 99.9% of the time, nothing. What is it going to do for me? It's going to cause me harm. 2, go for a walk and focus on my breathing, or meditate, or both if I feel like I need both. But I want you to realize, and I want you to remember, that when you are stressed and you're worrying about every little detail, it's not going to do any good. So practice. When you start worrying, I want you to ask yourself those questions. I want you to focus on your breathing. I want you to tell yourself, calm down, it's going to be okay. And you know what? After time, I started this a couple years ago, and at first it was like so hard, but now when I catch myself, it's like as soon as I catch myself, I do these things, and I feel a million times better than I did when I started stressing. I feel a million times better than I did years ago when I would just worry all the time. So now I got to the point where it's easier. It's like somebody like will say something that should stress me out, and I'm like, it's not that big a deal. Like, let it go over my shoulder. Like, I can't think of a situation right now, but if somebody brings something up and it's like, oh, it's okay, no big deal. Like, oh, somebody said something bad about you. I used to stress about that and be like, why would she say that? What did I do wrong? Like, I want her to be happy. I don't want her to hate me. Now I'm like, nah, like, no big deal. If she doesn't like me, then that's okay. Not everybody's going to be my cup of tea. And I kid you not, my life has been so much better. I'm so much happier because of this. I don't stress as much. And my health is better because I'm not stressing all the time and I don't feel like a big tense ball. Like, ah. So, again, let me recap. Ask yourself, what is it going to do for the situation? And how's it going to affect you? 2, go for a walk, focus on your breathing, and or meditate. So, hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you stop stressing because stress is no good for any of us. With that being said, I'm out. Love and peace. We'll talk to you later.